Hello? Hello, everybody. Good evening, Dajaha. How's everybody doing today? Hello. Hello, Jenny. Welcome. How are you doing today? Oh, God, I have the camera in front of my face. That's what's going on. Hold on. Let's bring you down. Hey. I'm drowning in plastic. I think we're all drowning in plastic. Yeah. we are stuck in a perpetual cycle of we are stuck in a perpetual cycle. Oh, there we go. We are stuck in a perpetual cycle of plastic model kits. Plastic, and more plastic. Such is our life. Is my mic quiet again? I thought I fixed it. Did I fix it? Hello? Bring it closer. Better? Hopefully better. The Nemesis goddess is kicking my ass. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. Why is my webcam not working as well today? That's so weird. Today is just going to be one of those days, I think. We can calibrate you again. It was working fine earlier. Wow. Okay. It's working a little bit better now. Hopefully. It's a master grade with a perfect grade box. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah. Okay, so today we are continuing on with 2B flight unit. So we have oh, that's very zoomed in. Okay, maybe we can move the camera back out a little bit more. Like so? I forgot how wide this thing was. Yeah, so we have, I think, part of the flight, the actual flight unit part. I don't know which part of it, the main part? Who knows? We have that part done. And then we also have, I think, like, sort of like the exosuit that she stands in done. So we're just gonna continue on with this today. Yeah. Hope everybody is having a good day, good week. All good things. Jenny, you gotta send me a picture of the Nemesis goddess when you're done, please. Please. And thank you. Yeah. Where are we? Where did we go? What part in the build are we at? We are... Oh. I think we connected all the pieces together. Yes. No. Did I go too far? I think I went too far. Yeah, we haven't made the hands yet. No wonder. No wonder it looks so unnecessary. Okay, we did the base. We connected that together. Yeah, this is as far as we got. We got to number 12. And then now we have to do this part. We gotta make more things to attach onto the kit. Whoa. Jenny, are you gonna be building the Nemesis as I build 2B's flight unit? Oh, a little intimidating. There's so many things. Oh, and after this we put that on the base, and then we got to put the girly together. Oh. I think we can finish building her today. I'm not sure. Oh, looks like we can either put the suit in or 2B in, right? Oh, you take the suit out and then you put 2B in, so there's like two versions. Oh, interesting. And these are all just transformation sequences. Yes. Oh no, my nose is getting stuffed up. Okay. So we can have 2B in the flight unit, or we can have 2B on the side of the flight unit. I kind of want 2B in the flight unit. Actually, no, it'll be nice to have her on the side too with her swords. I want it done so I can put the box away. OMG. I bet that box is just taking up like a shit ton of room. Alright, so let's continue on with the build. Yes, so next we have... Oh, right, yeah, okay. Let me see what we need. We need N. I think we have N out. Do we? This is N. This is O. This is N. Yes, we do have N. Okay, let me make sure we have all the necessary runners out. I forgot about that. N, L, L, O. This is K. We do not. Where's L? L, F, L. Do we have one L? We have two L's? We have two L's. Aha. Oh wait, this is almost all the runners. Wow. Two L's. N, L, L, N, L, N, O, L, L, N, and O, O, J. Yes, we have J. We only do not have F. Let's see if we need F. Do we need F? I don't think we need F. I think we're fine. Yeah, okay. We're at least fine for the next part. It's bigger than the perfect grade unicorn box, and it's all undergated. Wait, that sounds kind of good, actually. That sounds kind of nice. Are you being spoiled? Okay, we gotta put this guy somewhere. Let's put them on the side. Well, we'll come back to you later. Don't worry. All right. But we can keep these two things here. All right, we need N46, and I need a cover. I need to cover my keyboard. No. Wait, is that a bad thing? Is it a bad thing? It's a nice looking kit, but there's so much to do. Oh, true. I mean, there are a lot of parts, right? But it's undergated, so you don't have to worry about like num marks on the final product, right? Wait, is this N? This is N. N46. Oh, I guess the picture looks a little funny. And there's metal etching. Wait, but that sounds really nice. That sounds really good. N46. Oh, we have to make two of these. N46, N24. And N19. Oh fuck, I forgot to slap slap some salon pus on my legs. Oh, my thighs. My thighs hurt so much today. I did a hike on Sunday with the doggo, but because the doggo was trying to compete with two other doggos to be the first one to lead the group, I had to do the entire downhill portion in a half squat, and now my thighs are just pain. I think I need more exercise. I need more leg workout or something before I take that dog on a hike again. I'm not normal. It's not normal. N19. Yeah, I did take that one out. Okay. Wait. And N24. Did I take 24 out? I did. 24, 46, 19. Okie dokie. Oh, my legs are pain. Send a picture of current progress. Feel free to check it out when you have time. Yes, I will. I also just had to like upgrade my phone screen because I somehow managed to like punch a hole in the middle of the screen protector. And by punch a hole, I mean like I put it in my pocket and then I did a little bit of shopping and I took it back out, and then there was like something that had like apparently caught onto the middle of the plastic screen protector and like yoinked it, so it was like a little hole. And I was like, what the hell? Like what happened? So then I had to, but I couldn't find the same plastic screen protector, so I had to get like a glass screen protector. And now I'm like scared of like shattering it or something. It's been a really, really long time since I've had a glass screen protector. I remember using one like way back when, but I think that was like before they got good, because I remember putting it on my screen, it not staying on the screen, and it also not registering like finger touches like half the time, and I was like, wow, this is stupid. And then I was like, never. Glass screen protectors, never again. Never again. But I think they're a little bit better now, I think. It's not that bad. That's just your luck. Dude, I tried like 3 different screen protectors back then. I really wanted it to work. I have no idea how the stores got it to work, you know? But I guess the at-home kits just like weren't good. So I just like wasted a bunch of screen protectors. And then at one point I was like, screw screen protectors. Who needs screen protectors? All you need is a case protector. And then that so happens to be like, after like I got away with it for like a couple of like phones, like were like 1 or 2 phones, and then like my third one, I remember I dropped it on the concrete floor and it like cracked. I was like, no, it was brand new. What brand do you use? I have no idea what I was using back then, but now I have a Spigen one. Ban. Delete. Yeah. Now I have a Spigen phone case. I used to have a Boomslink phone case, and then I had to switch phones. And then they didn't have a Boomslink phone case for the new phone, so I just got a Spigen one. Spigen's really good though. I had their one of their armor cases, and I remember dropping it at the floor when I was at like a dance thing, like a club dance thing, and then like one of those like con after parties, and then I remember someone like going like, is this, whose phone is this? And they were holding my phone, and I was like, where the heck did that come from? Because it was in my pocket last I checked. But that was my phone. He's like, I'm sorry, I jumped on it. It was on the floor and I actually jumped on it. And I looked at it. It was like perfect. Like, yeah, the case was scratched up. The phone is perfectly fine. I was like, I love Spigen cases. So I got their screen protectors too, because I heard that the screen protectors work well with their cases. So, which would make sense, you know, a company that makes both cases and screen protectors would make them so that they work well with each other. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm like really prone to like dropping my phone here and there and everywhere, and just like throwing it in my bag, but like forgetting my keys are also in there, you know? So I need a good protector on the phone. The phone needs protection. Not from the environment, but from me. uh about 2 more boxes of Hololive Bloom Ingredients and 1 box of Enchant Regalia. Ah, fuck. Did you get any good draws? Did you get any good pulls? Yeah, that's what you call them, pulls. Oh, congratulations! Congrats. The day they include Hollow Stars is the day I go ham on packs. Please don't quote me on that. I got 3 OSR pulls. Very nice, very good. My little soda pop, you're all I can think of every time I drink up your my little soda pop, my little soda pop. Is it hello Soku Vermilion? Welcome, welcome. Is that just like on repeat in your head right now? My little soda pop. The oddest thing happened. I knew it was a possibility, but I think it would actually happen. But the other day I was shopping at a Korean supermarket, and they played all three songs from K-pop Demon Hunters. They played Golden, they played that Free song, and then they played My Little Soda Pop. And then I was like, from just shopping to the K-pop Demon Hunter soundtrack. That's crazy. Have you ever fused a Figma and a Gundam together? I did. My fingies hurt. Oh god. That sounds kind of fun though. That sounds like it's like the frame. It's like the frame frame armor girls. They taking over our souls. Oh my god, that's such a perfect emote. It's true. They taken over the world. They can be your idol. You can play another verse. Oh, drunk barb. Hello, PG name. Welcome, welcome. I had a broken Figma and a gun and parts with snippers and glue. Oh, that sounds like a fun time. With 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 parts and glue, you can do anything. Almost anything. It depends on the weight of the parts. Do you like the end result? Is it cute? Is it sexy? Is it cute and sexy? Oh, yeah. So it's just the figure-rise kits. I sew a hoodie. It's adorable. That's amazing. Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Yes. Yes. It would be just a figure-rise kit, but with extra armor. Did you give the girl a bazooka? At least. Did you give the girl any weapons? Sorry, my nose is like half stuffed up. I am surviving. Uh, Not sure how successfully I'm surviving, but I'm surviving. Hello, Shadow. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? I'm doing all right. I'm getting by. Yes. Okay. And we need L10. What is sick season? Actually, like a lot of people in my house are sick, and I'm just like half praying that I don't get sick. But every time work gets like really like uh heavy, then I start praying that I get sick the next. I'm a walking contradiction. Oh yeah, next week is Start a World. Oh god. I am not ready for oh my god. I'm ready but I am not ready. Oh yeah. Wait, Worlds is in China, right? Worlds is in China this year, isn't it? I just drink enough monsters to prevent. I was trying to use Lego parts for slippers. Excuse me? Nobody uses slippers for yourself or slippers for your model, because those are two very different things. And I sure hope you aren't crazy enough to use Lego parts as slippers for yourself. Otherwise, I think we'd all lose. You're too. No, no, no. How? How do you survive? You're not human. You're not. You're not mortal. How do you use Lego parts as slippers? God. Feet of steel. I say monsters. You want to watch the games if you're free? I will probably be watching the World's Finals or the games leading. I'll watch the games if I have time. But it's in China, so the time zone is very incompatible with life here. So, yeah, I heard it's like, what, 5 a.m. or something? Flat tiles, still though. I somehow don't get sick. That's really good. It's really good if you don't get sick. Being sick, like, you're like, as an adult, you're like, oh yeah, I have time off. But you can't enjoy your time off because you're stuck. You're stuck just withering away the entire time. Wait, you know, last time they had it in China, they actually had really, really nice merch. Have you checked out the merch for this year's Worlds? I actually got the last time they had in China, I actually got the merch at a discount because it was when they were originally gonna hold it in China and then they couldn't. It was around, it was like back in like like recently post COVID times, and like there was still COVID, but it was edging away. But then yeah, so they had to sell all their merch at a discount because they had to relocate Worlds, and I actually got like their jacket, and it's like really nice. But then like after that Worlds, like all the Worlds designs, like all the Worlds merch designs after that was just not good. It was all just like lacking in one way or another. Like Worlds that Worlds had like, yeah, it had the most like unique merch, I think. Oh yeah, and the League TCG is coming out. That I saw the posters for it when I actually went to the card shop this last week, because they finally, my local one finally had a release event for the Iron Bloom starter deck. So I have the starter deck. I got I managed to get there, and I managed to get a starter deck. And I played all 3 games, and then I lost all 3 games because I drew 4 pilots in my first game. I mulligan. I had level 3, level 4 cost units, and then I was like, oh, this can't be good. This is a starter deck game. There's so many 1 cost level 1 units and level 2 units. No, this can't be good. So then I like mulligan, and I got like 4 pilots, and I was like, okay, this is even worse. Told the guy, I was like, I think you're winning this one. This ain't it, chief. Oh, what an interesting way to put these parts together. We gotta cheer for T1. We need to win play-ins for World. Do we have to cheer, or are they just gonna win? I don't know, actually. Oh, they're doing a Worlds League TCG collection thing. Oh, I saw the posters for the TCG, but I don't know where to. I haven't like looked into how they're gonna be doing the release or anything. But I'm guessing if my local card shop has the posters up, they'll be carrying the packs, maybe. They're fighting China 4th seed for the spot. Jesus Christ. This is quite. I really don't want. I don't want T1 to be knocked out this early. They can't be knocked out this early. We also can't jinx them. I don't want them to. Don't wanna. L6, L14. We just gotta believe in Faker's StarCraft skills. I did remember I was also recently reminded of why I had to stop playing League, because I was trying to play an event in Genshin, and it involved like a shit ton of clicking, and then after about like 2 battles, like my finger wasn't moving anymore. And I was like, oh yeah, this is why. This is why I can't play League anymore. Uninstalled. You're not wrong though. I can technically still play TFT. I'm just lazy. Just lazy to relearn what's good and what's not every time they change the season. Is your hand hurting again? I think it just like never was able to fully recover, depending on what I'm doing. But yeah, it was just like it was kind of hurting, and I was like, interesting. I thought it healed. But apparently it didn't heal enough. It like healed to function, but it didn't heal for stamina or endurance or whatever the heck it is. I'm happily retired from League. Good. I think I too am happily retired from League. I also don't think I can handle 2 trading card games at once. So I don't know if I'll do the League trading card game, but I am tempted to literally buy some packs just to get like specific cards and then like give them to friends. I'll be like, hello, this is you. Hello, this is you. And hello, this is for you. You still doing hand? I'm actually doing more arm exercises for my shoulder now. But yeah, I probably should go buy like one of those like grip strength things and like work out my hand too. Hello, Big Bad Ardwolf. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. How are you doing? I missed your streams. Hope life was. I also missed your streams. But then again, it's probably also my fault for ending at like really odd times lately. How have you been? I found some Gundam packs. Oh, very nice. Where'd you find them at? I know they started like stocking them at Target and like Hot Topic and stuff. Lunchbox. Oh yeah, okay. I guess they would be there too. If they're at Hot Topic, they're definitely at Lunchbox too, huh? Or Lunchbox? Box lunch? You mean? I haven't been there in a while. Box lunch? Haven't streamed? Oh, I see, I see. Work has been amazing and busy. Yeah, I remember you saying that you really did like your work, which is really nice. I find cars for a repossession company. It's super chill. I just drink coffee and listen to Vaporwave and drive around all day. Oh, very nice. So you just go and find like abandoned cars around the city? Or do you find like cars that are like default on payments and or both? I wanted One Piece cards. Apparently good luck on that. I think they're easier to get now, but I heard it was kind of bad in the beginning. Well, cars that people haven't paid for. I see, I see. It is it is not the happiest job I think that people would think of, but it is a good job. It is a good job. It is a necessary evil. I think that's what that is. Okay. Okay, how do I do this? So this has to go in here. Yes. And then this has to clamp on over it. Somehow. A little bit higher. Maybe. I love it. Whatever's going on is between them and the bank. Oh, I'm just saying, hey, it's here. Yeah, I think that's a pretty chill job. That does sound like a pretty chill job. You just go like, hey, found another car. Okay, next. You know? That's very nice. That's cool. That's interesting. I didn't know there was a job like that. I thought that like tow truck drivers just had a database they can access and they just kind of like wander around in between jobs looking for stuff like that. Oh my god, why is this not going in? Thank you for the follow, Christopher Price. Welcome, welcome. I didn't either. I've wanted a job like this, just like extra chill job. That's cool. Okay, why is this not going in? Am I doing this right? Is this the other way? Am I blind? Oh, I think I am blind. I think it was the other way. Is it going now? Wah? Wah? I am so glad you found your dream job. I feel like that's pretty hard to do in this economy, but yeah, whatever works, works. If it works, it works. Why is it not going in? Okay, does this go in here? Question. Does it? Does it not? It says it does. Oh, I have it the wrong way. I'm actually blind. I'm sorry, you guys. I have it upside down. I had everything upside down. Everything upside down and backwards. But please tell me you go in this way. You do. You do not. You do. Okay. Good. Hello, Christopher Price. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, your name is a little bit too long, but welcome. How are you doing today? That's pretty much it. They also have a license plate readers and more cost efficient to hire someone to drive around a low compact car and has many places as possible. Oh yeah, that's true, because once you're in a tow truck, right, you grab a car and then yeah, you have to tow it to the lot. You can't just like find more cars. That is true. I bet, especially in this economy, I bet there's like a whole bunch of people who like do not have like defaulted on their payments. And then sometimes I feel like it is their fault. Like they get too ambitious and they're like, "Oh yeah, I want to drive around a Dodge Charger because everybody else is driving around a Dodge Charger." And I got to look cool, you know? I remember somebody once asked in like a finance channel, it's like, oh, I have like a ratty old like Challenger that still works, and I have this many $1,000s in my bank account. What car can I afford? And everybody's answer was like your ratty old Challenger that still functions. And I'm like, that is so true. I'll never know, but I do like taking things from obviously rich people. No, I think these are not like obviously rich people, but I think these are more like financially illiterate people who need a wake-up call. Yeah. I think basic financial literacy. Blah, I can't speak today. I think it's important to have some. Oh wait, no, I need L13, not L12. Did I get L13? I got L13. I think basic financial literacy is important to learn, but however, I think that the American educational system is quite shit in the sense that if I didn't actively choose to pick the class that had to deal with like government and economics, I probably would have never learned how to budget properly before I left high school. But also thanks to that, I was forced to live off of $5 for 3 days, and I was like very sad. I was very sad, and then that was like the one time my mom let me eat dinner, like not with everybody else, because she looked at my dinner and then she looked at the house's dinner and she's like, "You can go eat dinner in front of the computer." And I'm like, okay. Also, that's where I learned the importance of buying raw ingredients. My teachers were like, "Why do you have so much soy milk?" And I'm like, "I bought the soybeans for $1, and then I beat it up with Splenda packets I stole from the restaurant." And they're just like, "What?" I like cooked it, and then I yeah. And then I strained it, and then I had soy milk. I think that was also my mom feeling sorry for me, and she's like, I can at least teach you how to make one thing you like. And I was like, yay. Yeah. This Lexus yesterday, some are voluntary surrender, there's a whole gamut. Oh, interesting. Trendy isn't always affordable. In fact, it is often the opposite. That is correct. I don't think trendy things are affordable sometimes. Or I mean, like, sometimes things that are affordable become trendy, which is very nice. But, wait, I have to make 2 of these, right? Or do I only make 1 of these? I have to make 2 of these. So I made 2 of these. I have to make 2 of these. Oh yeah, I did. L13. Oh yeah, I did. I cut out 2 of them. Oh, I'm good at this. Mayo sandwiches and ramen soup. Yeah. I think... What did I do? I remember having... I think the worst part was I had to figure out how to, like, pack lunch. Because obviously on $5 you can't afford school lunch. The normal school lunch at least. So I remember, I think I would... And then also there's no, like, microwave at school. Or at least back then I didn't know there was a microwave. So I had to make... pre-make my ramen, my 50-cent ramen, or whatever cent ramen it was, and then put it in a thermos, and then I have like extra soggy ramen noodles for lunch because it was like the cheap ramen too. And I remember it was just like over sodium because I put the whole packet in for flavor, and I was like, this is very sad. And I was thinking this is worse than like the days in which I didn't have lunch because I wanted to save up for a PSP. Like, I was like, I'd rather have no lunch and live off of Halloween candy than eat this mushy over like sodium noodles that made me wanted to drink a gallon of water. Yeah. I'm about to start learning how to make my own Pokeballs. The only person I need to impress is myself. Yeah. Wait, Pokeballs are actually really easy to make. The biggest issue I have with making Pokeballs is that you have to get the right, you have to find a place that sells the right type of fish. Like the fish that they have to have the fish properly prepared. Otherwise, you have to wash the fish, salt the fish, throw it in the freezer for a couple of days, take it out, wash the fish, and then you can eat the fish. Oh, tofu and crab. Imitation crab meat? If you want to do imitation crab meat, that's also pretty easy. It's literally just Kewpie mayo, or crab salad is literally just Kewpie mayo and imitation crab meat. No, they don't have the shredded kind. You have to shred it yourself. Just buy it's cheaper to just buy the imitation crab legs, and then you throw it into a bowl, and then you basically like as you unwrap it, you just like basically pull it apart, and you throw it in a bowl, and you like squirt a whole bunch of Kewpie mayo on it, and you mix it up, and then ta-da! Crab salad. If they do, it's as a side dish, and it's like twice as expensive. Very sad. It's so easy to make though, you might as well just make it yourself. You can buy, they sell like the giant packs of imitation crab meat, and then yeah, you just freeze the parts you don't need, and then you defrost the parts that you do need, and then you make yourself some crab salad, and when you're done, you defrost the next batch. Honestly, a big thing with me, oh, sushi rice? Sushi rice, you get the mirin. You get mirin, so like you make the rice, you drizzle the mirin on, and then you sprinkle sugar over it, and you mix, 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 mix. That's all you need. I don't use measurements. The ancestors tell me when to stop. I don't know, actually. I don't think my ancestors ever made sushi rice. I'm literally just going by feel. Yes? Okay. This scares me because once I put it in, I can't take it back out. Which one is this? This is on the far one, I think. I think so. Hello, Dan38. Welcome, welcome. What kit did you get? Did you get an MGSC kit, or did you get my first brand kit? Which one? Which one did you get? Is it an MGSD kit? Is it a real grade? Real grade? Wait, no. Which one? At least tell me what grade. It's not Bandai and Gundam for sure. Okay, is it Kotobukiya? Drum roll? Drum roll. Oh, that's not really drum roll. Where's the drum roll? What? No, that's not a drum either. I don't have anything that can make a drum roll sound. Drum roll. I did a drum roll. Please tell me. Please. Tell me. Share. Oh my god, my everything's crooked. SNA Roundtable Knight Iron Sickle? Interesting. I don't think I've heard about that kit before. Let me look it up. SNAA Roundtable Knights Iron. Oh, wait, I think I've seen Lancelot before. Ah! Yes! Pretty. I see Iron Sickle. I think I've seen one of the other ones before, but not Iron Sickle. Where's Iron Sickle? Your Iron Sickle. Ooh, that blade will look very nice. Yes. Very pretty. I hope you enjoy making it. Gonna need pictures after you're done. Okay, we got these two done. And all the ends. Okay. Whoa. One time I trusted somebody else to make the sushi rice. It turned out kind of wet, and I was like, never again. I make the rice now. Me. The rice. The texture. Very sad. And 5? Yeah, okay. And we got... Have you built any of the other Roundtable Knight kits before, Dan? I don't think... Yeah, I haven't built any of the other Roundtable... I haven't built any of their kits before. I'm always curious to see how these kits are... Like, the quality of these kits. In 23 and 5. As I did see, like, I do see them occasionally in the model in the store, but I'm just kind of like, oh, do I buy that or do I buy this other Gundam kit that I specifically came here to buy? You know, I'm just like, oh, what do I do? No, this is the first time. Oh, interesting. Okay. Very good. Very good. I hope it turns out well. Very exciting. Is my nose breathing? No. God damn it. I took an allergy pill before I started, and I was really hoping it would take care of my stuffed up nose. I think the only thing it stopped were me sneezing. At least I'm not like sneezing like crazy anymore. But my nose is still fucked. Maybe from all the sneezing. Oh. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, Ghost Pepper. Welcome, Raiders. How's everybody doing today? How was your stream? Welcome, Raiders. If you haven't been here before, I'm Lychee. I'm a Red Panda VTuber. I like to play game and build things. So today we're building the 2B flight unit kit with 2B from Square Enix and technically, apparently, Kotobukiya. I saw a review that it's like a Bandai killer. Ooh, that's promising. Those are big words. Those are big words. Them fighting words, man. But welcome, Raiders. If you need to do anything, any post-stream stuff, you need to like stretch. Whoa! Almost dropped that. You need to stretch, you need to take a break, you need to go to sleep. Feel free to do so. What were you building? You're building a little 13cm death scythe hell from Wing that I had in my closet for like 15 years. Oh god, was the box still in one piece, or did it like it hasn't disintegrated, right? The box, was it like covered in a layer of dust? Did it have cobwebs on it? Oh yeah, it's still in one piece, but that's like actually crazy, thankfully. God, that's crazy. What a time capsule. Iron Sickle is like a Sinanju and Sazabi combined. Oh, those are two very nice model kits, and if you combine the two, you take the best of each. That would be really cool. That has potential, right? Right? Okay, N23. You put this funky thing in there. And this one goes in here, right? Yeah. Right? Yes, the flat one. The flat one. The flat one gets the round one. Oh, the wife, thankfully the wife keeps those things pretty safe. Is a collector. Ah, very good, very nice. Good to have somebody reliable to, you know, keep everything in one piece. I think the biggest like risk at that point is like bugs and stuff, like the little bugs that like termites but not termites. I think there's like other things, but you're like, no. We've no disintegrating for it today. This like that. This goes. Oh. Yeah. Ah, yes, very good. Very good. Very good. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's that. I don't know why it took so long for me to remember what the saying was. That's teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah. Wee. Does a death scythe have any buddies though, or is it just a death scythe that you have? And 33. Oh. No, my postcard. Ah, it's pending. I got a postcard from the Demon Slayer movie. I don't know where to put it though. I don't even know why I got it. I just saw the stack. I was like, hi, can I have one? And they're like, yeah, sure, take it. When I came back, the stack was gone. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what to do with this. Such an oversized postcard. Anyways. I have a Wing Gundam to put together, Epion, I put together ages ago, and a Freedom Gundam and a Zaku too. Yeah, it has a whole family. Very nice. Oh, 09? 09? No 09s. This one has 09s. Yeah. L12. Very good. Very glad to hear he has friends. You're gonna display them all together, right? They're all gonna stand proudly together. I think it's really cool when you like look at somebody's collection and they have like everything in the same series and you're just like, wow, how nice, how complete. It's very satisfying. Eventually, once I learn how to paint, well, you know, practice makes perfect. Might as well practice. And it's paint, so you know, if you fuck up on it, you can just kind of undo the paint and then paint again. And find a good spot to stage them. Yes, of course. Wall shelves. Or, you know, you can just... Oh god, my voice. You can just put them somewhere in your house, like, you know, like in a random cupboard, and then like every time you open it to get a plate out, you just see like the whole army like hanging out at the edge of the shelf. Yeah, it'll be a really cool gimmick. It'll be like, yeah, yeah, I think that would be cool. I guess that also depends if you have enough room in your kitchen to like do that, because I don't have enough room in my kitchen to do that. I do have some like miniature size like alcohol drink things like from the Rement series. So I'm not opposed to like eventually taking some of my model kits and posing them so that they're like having a little drinking party around a campfire. I think that would be very cute. Yeah. Very cute, very wholesome, very hearty. Yes, that would be amazing. Just have a little like LED campfire or something. I think that would be cute. I have to like figure out who gets to do the honors though, so I'm gonna have to finish a couple more kits and be like, you, and you. You don't break when I move you, so you guys gotta be campfire buddies now. I want it to be like, I want it to be like, like suits from different series. Like canon wise, they might all get together. Like canon wise, like the pilots might actually get together along well, like at the campfire sort of scenarios. So I have to think about that a little bit. I think it'd just be funny though. God, this piece is like in there. No room for error. Okay, we have M33. I need to be mindful though. Starborn Striker has been very encouraging in my hobby, but I can't get it carried away with taking over the whole house of my models. No, you just have to place them artfully. You understand? Like they have to have purpose and reason. They have to, you can incorporate the models with the cross stitch. You can do cross stitch backdrops and you can have the models in front. It actually sounds kind of cute. Huh. Yeah, you just have to work together. Yes. Do it, do it. I want to see pictures. What is this funny looking part? What? Oh, I have to put together another piece. Oh, but that's another funny looking piece. We're putting 3 funny looking pieces together. L2, L3, L15. Ghost is going to build me a book nook also. Yes! Oh my god, book nooks are very cute. Are you gonna get the 3D puzzles to put in the book nook? The 3D, like the wooden, like bookshelf, like display thingies. I feel like they're hard to clean though. I don't know how to clean them. L15. L15. That's super cute. I like how you guys encourage each other's hobbies. That's the sign of a healthy relationship. Green flags everywhere. I think that's why my parents are like so concerned about me dating, because my room is like filled to the brim with these model kits. And then it's gonna be like that meme, like me, my girlfriend, and her 6-foot Snorlax plush. It's gonna be like me, my girlfriend, and her mountain of model kits. Babe, come to bed. No, I must put the stickers on first. I must finish them tonight. It's gotten to a point where my parents are trying to like get my little sister to find to find somebody for me to date. She's like, go to this event, go make new friends, and then maybe you can find somebody for your big sister to date. And then I'm just like, wow. Wow. I picked for the first one a scene featuring a cat countess reading in a study. Oh, very elegant. Also very cute. That's a cute idea. That's like an early relationship test. One of the first 3 days, show pics of your model on your phone. I think that's why like I started dating for a little bit, and then I actually put a picture of like one of my model kits in my profile. And then but the problem was that people would like pretend they know about Gundams, and then like I meet them for dinner and they'd be like, actually I don't really know anything about this. I'll be like, do you want to learn? Or something, or like I learned something about your hobby and you learned something. No, they just, I don't know how they did it. uh, it's like one of those things where they're like, oh my god, look, a nerdy tomboy, and then they go like, oh well, it's great in theory, but IRL it's like, what do I do with uh her plastic addiction, you know? Okay, bye. Yeah, actually though. I think that was like at least 3 of my dates were like, okay, bye. And then after that I was like, I don't wanna date. But then after that I got like sick because my whole house got sick, and then I got sick. So at first I was like dealing with sick people, and then I was the sick person, and then I got like better, and then I immediately it was like it was time for my trip to Japan. So I was like, well, no more dating for me, I guess. Not in the foreseeable future. And after that was like con season, so like I was like, yep, nope, nope, nope. I think in the middle of all that, my mom and my boss both tried to set me up with somebody, and then I told them no. So I was like, bro, I don't even know this person. I don't even met them in my life. Ah. Yeah, you embrace it is what you do with that, or you move on. Yeah. I don't know, talking about Gundam, we're putting together models, but I'm excited that Ghost is excited about it and he shows me stuff I listen and respond. Because I want him to know that I appreciate activities he finds fun. Yeah. That's very nice. That's exactly what I'm not asking for anybody to be a Gundam fan for me. I'm just asking them to acknowledge the fact that I like putting together plastic models and just like, you know, and have my closet filled with them. May I ask a question about your tools? Yeah, go ahead. Of course. I'm not sponsored at all, but I will freely answer any questions about any of the tools I use. Why do you have two sprue clippers? This is a sacrificial lamb. This is a favorite child. The sacrificial lamb takes things off the runners. The favorite child cleans it up. So you only have to have like a really, you could tell this is like a super basic like starter nipper. And then this is like a very nice nipper. So it even comes with its own little like pouch thingy. That's because I got it from the Lunar New Year thing from New Type. Yeah. You're welcome. All those people, all those stories you hear about people like snapping their nippers, that's because they didn't get a good sacrificial child. They just beat up their nippers on everything. It's always nice to have one set to cut parts off the sprue. Oh, so the cleaner stays sharper? Yeah, I think so. I do have backups for the cleaner one, though. But yeah, I don't think I've ever. It works. Yeah. I have two pairs of scissors, so this makes sense. Yes. The cleaner stays sharper, and the cleaner, more expensive one also stays in one piece. So it's not like you buy like a $50 God hand only to have it snap, cutting a clear plastic bit off the runner. Like those super brittle ones that feel like it's gonna like snap and then fly off. This is why you have I have craft scissors and I have cloth scissors. Nobody gets to touch the cloth scissors except for me. Everybody gets to use the craft scissors. And the thing you're using is obviously a sanding stick. I'm finding my sticks, which are cheapo beginner ones, scuff up the surface of my pieces. This is a glass file. And glass files do, I think, have better longevity. And they also have a they also sand a lot smoother. And to clean it up, you just take Scotch tape, like so. You just take Scotch tape, whoop, and you just go like this, and you push it down, and then you do it up, and then yeah, well you can't see it because it's mostly white, and that's how you clean the glass. That's how you clean the glass file. And then it's ready to use again. This is a eraser. It's like, I think it's like $25, but it's lasted me a couple years so far. Like 3 years. So, and it shows no signs of dying. So, yeah, you should just do it. Just go get it. They have a small one and they have a fat one. And then if you get the whole set, it comes with a balancer, and then you see how this one gets beat up because it's actually like a rough sand and a fine polishy sand, and then this one to like because like this can polish it up super shiny, this can polish it up super shiny, and this like unshinies it so it matches the rest of the plastic. So Racer does have a whole set. If you're in the US, I think most people get it off of like Yosei Gundam Store or New Type. depending on which one is cheaper at the moment. Because I think these actually come from Korea. I tried to buy it from the main store, but shipping was like astronomical. I was like, no, 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 no. We ain't doing that. I am not in the US. Yeah, so you can just kind of, you can either check to see if shipping from Korea is okay, or you can see if there's any hobby store near you that carries these. It's Racer, and then the company that makes them is Gunpla, and they also have a lot of other things. Oh, can you see it? It's like, this is the box it comes with. And you can also use it as like a storage box for your other stuff. So, it's from Gunpla. This is the company that makes it. I like things that are made by other hobbyists, because you know that they know what you need, right? They're not just making it to make it. They make it because they know this works, and they know that it's something that you need to use. And then if you can order stuff from China, cheap, I'm pretty sure at this point that Despier is a Chinese or based somewhere in Asia, but they're also hobbyists that make stuff for other hobbyists. So I also get their stuff too. I wonder if they've made a glass file. I feel like they have a whole sanding set that I have. I don't know if they have a glass file yet though. They're into more detail work, so it makes sense that they have like just a whole ass sanding set versus a glass file. Yeah, Despier. They do have glass files, yeah. Oh, they do. Very good. Very nice. I remember I started following them when they were like, I think still early on, and then they didn't have a lot of stuff, but they've been like churning out a lot of things in the last year. Like a lot of stuff. You can check the hobby store also. You might have a supplier. I think the thing is that Gunpla, they have a thing where if you get enough people to make an order, then they like the cost of shipping goes down or something, which is why like your hobby stores, if they order in bulk, they can get it like they can get it at a more reasonable price than you buying it yourself and like trying to ship it from Korea. Wait, I think that's all of it. Yeah, I was on a thing where I was like trying my best to buy straight from the store itself, and then Despia was where I had to draw the line. Or not Despia. Gunpla was where I had to draw the line. It's one of the lines I had to draw actually. I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay, what do we have here? We have L2, L15. Oh, L15. Like that. And then we have N34. Goes in here. Oh, it does. Oh, color separation. And then L3 goes on top. Funny looking piece. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. I gotta run off to bed for now. Hope you have a great night. Oh no, thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you so much for your raid. I hope you have a good rest of your night. And I hope you guys are able to figure out where to put the kits. Thank you again. Hope to see you guys around. I'm gonna have to follow. Am I following you? I am following you. Okay. Am I? I am. Very good. Okay. I had to double check. I had to. Okay, if I squeeze hard enough, the pieces will come together. There we go, the way they're supposed to. Yeah. Well, yes, yes. Have a good evening. Sweet dreams. Well. Okay, these are not 100% in, but I believe once I sandwich them and I sacrifice the tips of my fingers, they will come together. Oh wait, no, this one. Oh, wait, no, it's still a little bit out. Just sacrifice my fingertips. Just. Oil. Ow. Okay, now we gotta put all the weird pieces together. We have number one. Number one goes in here. This is the only place it can go in. Like that. And then this one goes in here. Yeah. Wait, no, yes. I do see how it all comes together. I just have to get all the holes lined up. Yes. Okay, very good. Very good. No? Oh, it's not 100% lined up. Oh god. No. I'm always so worried when the thinnest one doesn't line up. I'm like, please don't snap on me. Oh, there we go. Very good. Okay. Huh. What a funny looking piece. It's still funny looking. I didn't help it at all. It's like funny looking bird piece into funny looking strut piece into funny looking bulky piece. So when are we gonna do a McLaren build? When we find a kit that looks nice. Probably not the Lego Technic kit because that one kind of bothers me a little bit. It's not smooth enough, you know, for a McLaren. It has to have the curves. If there is a good kit, I will do it. It's either gonna be that or it's just gonna. Oh, what the fuck? Did I do this backwards? This one is backwards. Oh no. Uh oh. I have to undo this. Fuck. I wasn't paying attention. Wait, we can try. Very slowly but surely we can fix this. Yeah, that's why they had a McLaren in Azure Lane, because the girl who drives it has lots of curves too. Wow, what a crazy concept. It's coming apart. I was like, wait, this is not like coming up the same way, you know? Oh, it comes out this way. Yes. Yoink. Oh, wait. I thought I had it in right. It came... Wait a second. Is it... No, I thought I had it in right. It looked the same when I... Oh, did I just put this in, like, the wrong way? Did I... Not this... This piece was right. It was the one after that was wrong. So this is correct, yes. It was the step after that was wrong. It was this. It had to go up this way, and then it had to go in this way? Wait, where did it go in? This way. It went in here. You have to go in this way. Yeah. Okay. We got this. We got this. Yes. We're okay. We fix. We do the fix. We're all good. Yes. Hello, Sabishi. Welcome. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Welcome. It's been a while. If you find a McLaren model kit with all the curves involved, I will consider building it. Wait, there's no way there. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like a model, but what about a model kit? Would they endorse it? Maybe you should just send like 50 letters to McLaren, be like, McLaren, please, an official model kit. Please, I'm begging you, please. Not the F1 one. I don't want the F1 one. I do not want the F1 one. And the Lego one is the F1. Yeah, the Lego one, I think the front of it just looks kind of funky because they put the vents in the front hood and then they just don't look very... It doesn't look very nice. It's also $450 for a kit I would maybe not want to keep on my shelf. Yeah, that's why I never got the luxury St. Louis figure with the car, because I'm sure McLaren won't allow it. So you're saying F you to F1. No, I'm just saying I don't want the F1 model kit because that's not the McLaren I want on my shelf. It's not the one I fell in love with. Oh, Tamiya has one. Got kicked in the chest, friend of humanity. Give him the rest. It looks a little bit simple. Do we have to paint it ourselves? I know it looks okay. So going to your witcher, the valley of Bronte. I guess we have to go get a... Oh, LB works. Lamborghini. Wait, no. Aoshima? I guess it's between Aoshima and Tamiya then. I have the P1 Senna 720S 675 LT. I would take the Senna or the 720S probably. Also going to the Witcher, a valley of plenty, a valley of plenty. Also going to the Witcher, friend of humanity. Senna? Senna would be nice, yeah. Oh yeah, and I guess if you have to paint it yourself, you can pick what color you want to paint it, right? I want to do a matte black with orange accents. Like my car in Assetto Corsa. Aoshima is better than Tamiya? That's what I've heard. I think that's why my initial D kit is the Alshima kit, but then I would have to get my paint booth set up again. I have no idea what pieces these are, but I think we'll figure it out at the end. I'll just put them on the side for now. N7 and 6. Going to your Witcher Valley of Coral Valley of da da da. What? N7 N6 013. Watching your arms go over the table, that made me think of Attack on Titan. Oh yes. GU. GU. I will bring the walls down. It is the end of humanity. 09. I am the Titan now. Or 013. Wait. What? 013. Guys, I'm scared. P Bandai Fest is coming. I'm getting like so many ads for it, and I'm like, oh no. Oh, wait, not 09, 013. Fuck. Hold up. You sit here with F or whatever 40 that I cut out. Okay. I just have to remember I did both of that. 013 is right next to it. Wait, I only have to do one of it. Why did I cut both of them out? Ah, okay. 013. One of these sets will go wait on the side. I'll probably have to use it in the next set, but I'll just put them on the side for now. Okay, so I have to go get an Aoshima McLaren kit. I will have to pre-paint it, probably, and then put it together on stream. Maybe. Maybe I'll just build the Treno first and then see how it goes, and then go buy another Aoshima kit. I just use the A86 as a test run. Maybe. The A86 has become a strange icon of sorts. Yeah, actually, though, I think so. I think it's nice. It's an interesting card to have, you know, hit the ranks of stardom. Oh, did I cut out two of the same? Oh, I did. Oh well, I guess I'm cleaning up all of these. But it's so epic though. It's so iconic, you know? After like it's just so iconic. Like I remember I rewatched the first season of Initial D and I was like, damn, this is nostalgic. Has achieved the legendary status in the same way that Herbie the Love Bug did. Oh god, Herbie. I haven't watched Herbie in ages. I was like back when, like, I think when I think about Herbie, I think about Freaky Friday. And then now they're doing like Freaky Friday Part 2 with everybody grown up, and I'm like, "Oh god, that was so long ago. That was beyond. We're ancient. This is all ancient." Oh, the other day I was I was on the highway and I remember so distinctly there was somebody with one of the Red Sun's cars next to me, and I like freaked out a little bit. I was like, "Oh my god, that looks so clean," because they didn't do anything extra. They just had the simple. They just had the car. It was the correct car. I forgot which car it was. They had the correct car. I remember like looking at it. It's like, yep, yep, just like in season 1 of Initial D. And then they had the car, and then they had the Red Suns uh uh like logo on the side, and it was just so simple, so clean. And I remember just like watching them. I kept having to like glance back at them as they like exited the highway. I was like, damn, that's such a nice build. But welcome Synthwave Tables. Welcome. How are you doing today? Thank you for the raid. Or Bad Diane. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to say your name. Oh my god. What is English? Welcome, Raiders. I'm Lychee. If you haven't been here before, I'm Lychee. I'm a Red Panda VTuber. I like to play games and build things. And today we're building the 2B flight unit with 2B herself. Bad Diane. Oh, okay. Diane? I forgot which one was the first one. But yeah, thank you so much. Dayan? Okay. Okay, Dayan it is. Yeah, welcome. How was your stream? Dayan. Okay, got it. I might forget it the next time I see it. But how was your stream? What were you doing? How did it go? Okay, you two and you two. Go on the side. How's it going? What were you building? We are building a Gundam. Which Gundam? There's so many Gundams out there. Wait. Oh. Hee hee hee. And we have 013. This one's a high-grade unicorn destroy mode. Ah, yes, their second kit ever. Oh, congratulations on joining the plastic addiction. I hope you stay. I think the unicorn destroy mode is one of the sturdier, hopefully moderately sturdier unicorn kits. So I'm very glad you're starting with that and not the real grade unicorn. Do not do the real grade unicorn. Don't do it to don't do that to yourself. I. Are you I? You're J. Are you I? You are I too. Oh, we did need J anyways. I too. How is it going so far? Did you finish the build or are you still working on it? Wow. Oh, my first was the G-Quux? Oh, very nice. Oh, you're starting high. You're starting with high grade expectations, I see. Oh, but still very good. Very good choice for a kit. Out of curiosity, what's wrong with the real grade unicorn? I think, let's just say that every time I move house, I look at the unicorn and then I pray that enough of it stays together during the move that I can still piece it back together while maintaining my sanity after the move. Because sometimes it has this thing where after you transform it, when you put one part on, another part falls off. And it just keeps repeating itself. And it just like, I think at one point I had to use like a toothpick because I didn't have tweezers for some reason. Or I lost my tweezers and I had to use like a toothpick to transform it. And then after I transformed it, I was like, okay, you're never getting untransformed ever again. That's it. I'm done. That's it. Yeah. I finished the first page, not the entire thing. Yeah, take it slow. Take it slow. This is my second stream with this kit. I am taking it slow. I have no idea what part I'm building anymore because I can't read kanji. So yeah, we're just taking it one part at a time. Yeah. Do you value your life? You've moved houses that many times. Not that many times, but enough to make me question why the heck I ever decided to build both the real grade unicorn and the real grade banshee. Actually, the banshee is a little bit better because I took it apart to repaint the gold bits into a better gold, so the paint is holding it together. The tightness of the paint holds it together, but not for the unicorn. The unicorn's fucked. The unicorn is a hand grenade. I have two kits that are hand grenades. One of them is the aerial bust from the gachapon machines, and the other one is the real grade unicorn. You can always glue it together. Yeah, but if you glue it together, it's just stuck, you know? It's stuck forever. At that single transformation where it technically has like two modes and a mid-transformation mode if you really want to count that. I don't want to make my... I don't really want to make my models unposable unless I really have to, so... I mean, once I put it together, I put him into his like little stand in the display case, and you know, now he's fine. But the next time I have to move house, I'll be like, you stay in as many complete pieces as possible, or as please remain one piece. Maybe like shed only 3 parts this time. Please don't shed an entire limb. Or please don't shed all the armor off a single limb. Thank you very much. I think... Oh yeah, for the Banshee, I think the one thing that doesn't really hold together well was the shield. And after my last move, I had to like try and dig out the instruction manual just to make sure I put the shield together right, because for some reason it wasn't coming back together properly, and I got like very concerned. I was like, am I missing a piece? What happened? Why are you acting like this? What made you this way? It's like a rebellious child. Okay, we're gonna have to make the bottom part. Whatever the bottom part is, it's M4. M4. M4? M4. M17. N8. Did someone just say to glue good and pieces together? Hello, not Jeff. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, someone did. Someone did say... Well, actually, someone earlier today was gluing pieces together, but that was a kit bash. That was a kit bash of leftover pieces, so that didn't count. Hello, Frankie. Welcome, welcome. Burn him? Burn him at the stake? Burn him at the stake? Burn them till they are the stake. You hear that? You hear that, Aegis Strike? You hear what evil you have unleashed onto this world? Bring their where's your sister sauce. You mean where's your sister sauce? The Worcestershire sauce? The Worcestershire sauce? Who the heck named that sauce anyways? You mean the Nezuko sauce? Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm kit bashing right now. I see, I see. Yes. I feel like sometimes for kit bashing, okay, the glue is necessary, but then and only then. Then and only then. Did I do this way? This way. This is the right piece? No. This is the other piece. This one. This is the right piece. Like that. And then that. And then this goes over the top. I think so. Except it's not Gundam but 40k. Can you wait, I thought 40k was just like miniatures that you had to paint. Can you kit bash with 40k? Oh wait, is 40k like mini kits almost? Like you have to put together the miniature and then you paint the miniature? Is that what it is? Is it? I've never done 40k. I've never done 40k stuff. Oh, for kit bashing is fair gaze, whatever goes. And I love the worse things you do and the better comes out. But better, sorry for the... You have to assemble them and premise... Oh, so this is why... Because I had a feeling, because when they came out with Gundam Assemble, the Gundam Assemble versions of the starter kits, where they give you little, like, mini kits to build and assemble as tokens, they were like, oh yes, the gateway into 40k. And I was like, is that what 40k kits are all about? Is that... I had a feeling. when it's GBWC, amazing. Yes, very nice. Well, my bosses end up looking like a maid after I told AI to make her look Victorian. What? Oh dear. I don't trust AI art. I think AI has its uses, but sometimes I'm like, no, not here. I-16. Wow. Futaba Aoi. Burn him. Can't glue together. You just have to accept them for all that they are. Hand grenades and all. Yeah, my aerial bust hand grenade exploded in my hands at least 3 times while I was trying to put it together. But did I get it put together in the end? You bet I did. Am I never touching him again? You bet. It's their eyes are supposed to light up, but I'm kind of scared to like flick the switch for it and then watch it fall apart again. You used AR really in front of my strawberries? Oh dear. Asia Strike, you're gonna end up with like a witch hunt after you, I swear to God. Okay, like this. And I'm guessing it goes in here because this is where it fits. Oh my God, it's such a tight fit. Why are you such a tight fit? Why? Why? Why are you such a tight fit? Oh my God. Oh my God. Why are you such a tight fit? Holy moly. Wiggle. Wiggle it down. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this. Okay, I2 And then O13 goes in here first. This goes in here first. This goes in here second. Oh God, why is everything such a tight fit, huh? To get used to like turning it as I put it in. And then K22 was also number 1, but I forgot about that. I think it goes like that. And then this funky thing. This? Wait, this turns? Oh, this turns. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. So this funky thing goes in here. Right? Like this funky thing goes in here. Oh, maybe this all goes in here? Like that? Oh, it's a very tight fit. Oh my God. I can see how it fits, but it's also an extremely tight fit. I think it has to go in. I don't know. Oh, it does. Okay, there we go. Go in more. Oh, this is a little bit scary. Okay. 3 and then 4. So this all comes together at that point. Oh. No. You go back in. Tight fit ain't ever coming back off. Yeah, actually though. Say Nintendo, just do not buy. Oh God. Bro. Me parallel park. I can never parallel park in New York. I just pray for a not so tight spot and then I go for it. I just not drive in New York, okay? If I move out there, goodbye car. You have served me well. Oh! No, come back out. How the fuck did you go in before? Like that. Like this. Oh God. Oh God. This scares me. This is not moving. I think it's supposed to move. I think it's supposed to like turn and stuff. Oh God. I guess you're in here now and then you can just... Okay, you can turn. You can turn and you can come out and then you can go back. You can go back in. Yes. And then you can try your best to be one piece, please. Please. Okay. Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, and this can come out. Okay. Wait. Parallel parking is so much easier with reverse camera. Yeah, actually, though. I praise the heavens for making reverse cameras necessary requirement in all new cars because I love the reverse camera. I just got my first real view camera. I never use it. I've seen that happen in people who've like gone for a long time without rear view cameras. You just like kind of go for it or you like they turn around and look back. I think it's good to use a combination of both, but I think if you're in a really tight spot, a rear view camera is really good at telling you how much space you actually have left. But you have to know how your camera works. Like, know how close the red line is to the actual back of your car. And then it's pretty useful. You can get into some really tight spots. I might not have to parallel park in tight spots, but sometimes I just have to straight up park in tight spots. And I think my my rear view camera has saved my ass a couple times. Ride a bike, I can park it anywhere. I have had a younger coworker who couldn't reverse in a parking space without camera. I can do it, I just second guess myself a lot. So I just learned how to go head first into a parking space. Unless I really have to, then I do the reverse. But most nine times out of 10, I can just drive on in. I have a good sense of spatial awareness. After driving for so long, I can tell how much space I got before I hit the car. Yeah, I think that's why it's important to like understand how big your own car is. So you understand how many like car lengths you're actually putting between you and the other car. What pisses me off here is that sometimes there's people who like don't understand just how big their car is and they end up like holding back traffic. Like I've seen some people in like SUVs and I think their chair is just like way too low for them. And I saw a lady leave like two car lengths between her and the car in front of her at a red light. And it bothered me so much because you can see the cars like piling in behind her, and it was getting to the point where it was almost hitting the other intersection. At that point, like, God, lady, you really have to move forward, or else you're the reason why like three other cars cannot cross the line to get to the other side of the intersection when the light is green. I've done a lot of love taps. Oh no. Hopefully not when you're driving. Hopefully when you're parking. Love taps to the wall, right? Not love tap to other cars, right? Right? I've never had any accidents ever. Oh, that's very good. I've been in like very minor, like little bumper to bumper accidents, but it's like not my fault. Actually, not my fault. Is this an 07? Was this 07? Did I cut out an extra 07? Oh, that was a 09. Where's 07? 07. I've seen people here just smashing into people's cars when they're parking a Leaf. What the fuck? What part of the universe do you live in? It irks me, so I literally chase them down, take a picture of the plates, and come back to the person. Yeah, actually, though, what the fuck? It's pretty funny to have people in supercars try to cut you off in traffic only to have to slow down because car in the next lane just slowed down. Yeah, that's why I find it funny in the Bay Area. If someone like cuts you off, but you definitely like they cut you off where you can see the traffic building up ahead, and you're just kind of like, yeah, but what's the point, huh? You and me, we're stuck. We're both stuck right here. Castro Valley, does Castro Valley really have that shitty, like that bad of a driver? Because I've seen people like with bad parking jobs, right? And then I haven't been to a place where you like it's common enough where you see people visibly fuck up their parking job and then like leave it. Because they can care less. Castro Valley has a lot of entitled people. Oh, I guess, you know, I guess that makes sense. They're like, oh, whatever, I'll just pay for it anyways. That's crazy. So like you pay 200K to show off and now you got a black eye car that's probably worth 500. Disgusting. First time driving, my dad made me drive 3 hours straight over 200 miles across the state and fall asleep in the passenger. Woke up, freaked out, thought I was driving off the road, reached over and grabbed the steering wheel and suddenly jerked it to the side and made the car actually go off the road. Bro, this guy was like definitely having a lucid dream in which you actually crashed the car. Poor man. First time driving. Thanks, Dad. I think one of the first times my dad made me drive, he gave me so much anxiety because he made me drive down an emptier road. But then when I got to it, there were other cars behind me. And then it was just like a 1-lane road getting from like point A to point B. Like at one point it became like a 1-lane road and speed limit there is 45 miles an hour. And I know because now me and my friends like to race down the stretch of road because they turn it into 2 lanes. But there's one part that was 1 lane. And then I remember that, like, I got so anxious, like, I wanted to speed up, but my dad's like, no, you have to go to speed limit. And then I could see the line of cars behind me, and I was like, oh my God, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I don't have a student driver sticker on the bumper of my car. I'm so sorry. I could see them. They were just like, doing that like half tailgating thing where they're getting really close but not getting close. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't speed up. I can't. Not right now. Not with my dad in the seat next to me. And the second the thing became 2 lanes, everybody behind me just like zoomed past me. I was like, I'm sorry. I wanted to hide in shame. Just like melt back into my seat. Wished all my windows were tinted so you can't see my face. Ah, the shame. The shame. Ha ha. Crying. Old farmer town mentality. Old people who don't care. Wouldn't that be like Walnut Creek and like Los Gatos? That would be Los Gatos, wouldn't it? Oh my God. I would not be in a car at the red light when they all pass. Yeah. I feel like I know exactly what you're talking about. Road between Pleasanton and Dublin. I think I've only been on that. I think I've been on a similar road just once. But this last weekend, I had to go on a hike in Pacifica. And then because I was already all the way out there and I had Blue with me. And then Blue really likes car rides. So I was like, why not, instead of driving straight home on 280, why not just take the time and loop back the long way around, the fun way around. So I drove down Highway 1, which was absolutely fucked because I had to go through Half Moon Bay. And I was like, I think I spent about like at least 30 minutes, just like 20 plus minutes, just like sitting in traffic. And then I managed to like get Highway 1 all the way down to Woodside. And at Woodside, there's some really fun roads out there. And then I had a lot of fun for like, I think, until I got into the mountains. And then I got stuck behind a SUV, which was not going very fast, but then they also didn't use any of the turnouts to like let me through, so I was just stuck behind them. And then it was like, and then we were stuck behind an ambulance, and then the ambulance was stuck behind a bicyclist. So we were literally traveling at 5 miles an hour until the bicycle guy moved over and waved us through. And then we were stuck at like 15 miles an hour to 20 because the ambulance can only go so fast. And I was like, There is a restaurant at the end of that road that I went to before. I was gonna like stop there and then just like let the SUV and the ambulance keep going. But apparently even at 2 p.m. it was still full of people with nowhere to park, and I was like, fuck it. So I just kept going behind the SUV, behind the ambulance, slowly meandering my way down the mountain. I think Blue had a fun time though. He just got to stick his head out the window and be like, ah yes, the mountain air. Very nice. Which way does this go? This way? This way? I think it goes this way. This goes into L7 up here. Into the, oh yeah, square peg. Okay. I don't know why I thought this was a round peg, but no, it's a square peg. Okay. L7. And then this funky thing goes in here. Wait. No. Wait. This one. I hope I didn't snap anything. Okay. I just need this to like go up a little bit, I think. And then this thing. Wait. Did I put in the right peg? Oh no. Okay. This one. This one. This one. Yes. Okay. And then this guy goes into the, does it go into the big holes or the small holes? I think it goes into the small holes. Yeah, it goes into the small holes. If it fits. Oh god. Oh god. This one does not fit. Oh, now you move. Now you move. Blue really likes car rides. Blue is the doggo. I took the doggo for the hike, and then I took the doggo for a nice long ass car ride. And now my thighs hurt because the doggo tried to drag me down the mountain when the path was not flat, and he does not feel guilty at all about it. Glue does like kit bashes though. Glue is good for kit bashes and sushi kits and onigiri kits. Hello Eric Cosplays, welcome. It's looking good? Yeah, I think so too. I think it's looking quite good. However, I have no idea what parts I'm building anymore. I'm just building parts for the sake of building parts. Very typical NieR machine design. A lot of redundant parts that are there just to look cool. I think that's what they are. A lot of, I don't know if they're redundant. They might have not been. They may be, they you know, they could not be redundant. They just look cool. Yeah. Whee! Gotta move. Form over function. Isn't that a lot of NieR stuff? Form over function. Okay. It moves. Good. Very nice. Now I think I have to build the other side. Because my corgi gets 0 fucks as long as he gets outside time. Yeah. High heels improve combat performance. My mind will not be changed. I bet if you interviewed Yoko Taro, that's exactly what he would say. The form is in the function. And the function is in the form. You have to be philosophical about it. It is imperative that 2B has that high slit in her skirt. That way her skirt won't get in the way when she fights. Right? And then she has to wear, she can't wear like briefs for underwear, because what if it bunches up, right? She has to wear clothing as form-fitting, as minimal as possible, so it can hinder her movements the least. Or something like that. I won? Oh, and we have N7. We have the two ends here that we already cleaned. I remembered. And we have O13. I have one more O13 here. We need two O13s. One in the main piece and one in the side piece. 13. Oop. Two O13s. This is O9. K22. Covering their eyes makes them see better, although whoever came up with that cooked. Covering their eyes. Yes. Wait, what? I think they actually had a reason to cover their eyes. Was it to like make them not get distracted by other things? I forgot what the blindfold was for. I did think they mentioned it at some point in time. It actually had a purpose. It was so long ago, guys. NieR Automata was so long ago. No, let's do the main piece first, and let's do the side piece. To keep them Tubi is related to Gojo Fight Me. Have you seen her eyes, especially in the anime? Bro, when they take off their blindfolds in the anime, they all have like Gojo eyes, okay? What if whoever was modeling all the robots, they were like, oh my god, Gojo is peak design, and like basically modeled them off of Gojo. I love the idea of dozens of 14-kilometer long space ships fighting along each other via broadside cannons going pew pew. Space pirates. Haha. Tubi has eyes. Tubi has eyes. I think 9S actually takes off his blindfold and he keeps going like, yeah, come on, it's fun. Yeah, come on, look, it's fun. And then eventually I think Tubi takes off her blindfold for a bit or something. Nines. The sound of temptation. NieR Automata came out at a time when I was unemployed and waiting to start my new job, and I was enjoying exploring abandoned military bases. Ah. That sounds like a fun time. It'd be great if she takes them off and there are just no eyes and it turns into a horror game. No. 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 Tubi is beautiful. She'll be a beautiful ghost girl, yeah. Are those tiny parts actual parts for the model? Not these. These are leftover parts. These are parts for the model. Oh, you're back. Welcome back. Yeah, if you need to do any post-stream stuff, feel free to go do that. If you need a rest, stretch, hydrate, eat food, that's all fine. Actually, I'm getting a little hungry. Oh, it's midnight, no wonder. Yeah. Because I was like, oh no, those are going to be a nightmare. Oh yeah, no, these... Yeah, usually what you do to minimize the impact of the nub marks is if you cut your first cut too close, it's gonna like warp the plastic a little bit and give you those like funky like whitish looking things. But what you do is you cut it off the runner first, like you cut it off the runner and then you cut the nub off the plastic. So you cut extra bits. And then those are the extra bits. Oh, you were practicing double cut earlier? Yeah. I think that helps if you want to like just build a straight build. Like you don't want to do any like other, like sand it all the way down and repaint it to hide the nub marks. I think that's the way to go. And then it looks clean. It looks a lot cleaner when you're done. Yeah, stretches the plastic because it's like a wedge with the cutters. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, what they said, what Jeff said. What not Jeff said, I mean. And then sometimes you get it good enough that you can just scratch at it with your fingernails and it looks clean. Yeah. What was I doing with this? Okay, all that, this N7 and then O3. Wow. I think I just don't like the tightness of these parts. I mean, I think tightness is a good thing because then your model won't fall apart, but dear God, is it stiff as fuck, and then every time I move it, I feel like I have a mini heart attack. Okay, we need M16 and M7. We cut it off the runner first. And M7. Oh. Funny edge. M16, M7, and N8. Speaking of true, is that new type store finally open again? I mean, they've been open, but just I think not for pickup. I think they were, if I remember correctly, they were actually moving to either opening a second warehouse or moving to a new warehouse. But they did have like a Black Friday sale where they did open up the warehouse to the public. So they're open, but they're not like open in the same sense it used to be open. If that makes sense. Words are funny. I feel like my English language skills have just degraded ever since I left high school English. Tightness is good. You build a real great unicorn banshee and you want to pose the arms. Oh my god, yeah. I just don't want my things falling off of things. Please. They basically are like, we open. We're like, yeah, no, they say it on their website. Like, they're open, but only for pickup. No longer in I hope the coast so we're no longer an open room. I mean, if you can swing by new type, you can swing by Tatsu Hobby, and Tatsu Hobby is open. Sometimes at 2, sometimes at 2:30. Depending on when they get around to opening. Yeah, Tatsu is way better. Is that like a US store? Yeah, that's like a store in California. And then I think what was going on was that pre-COVID, I think they did have some warehouse days. And then what they also had was like if you lived in an area, instead of shipping it, you can pick up at warehouse, which is really good because, you know, these kids can get pretty big sometimes. And then after COVID, they became you can pick up at our warehouse, but at these specific hours only. So I would have to like literally like do my pickup and then like drive straight to work and like pray that traffic was in my favor that day. Because thankfully I had like an afternoon job at the time. And then after that they were like, okay, we're also closed straight up for pickups. But I don't blame them because at that point I think like the factory, there was like another building on the road that was doing construction, and the reason why you had to like they basically like closed down the parking lot for a new type because of the construction. They like closed down the freaking parking lot to put the construction stuff on. So you had to like park in the neighborhood and you had to send a message like, hi, I'm parked on the corner of this and this street, and they had to send an employee out with their stuff to like look for your car. Crazy. Yeah, and then after that they just went like no pickups. And then after that they were like, oh, we're open but only for like Black Friday warehouse sale. And then, but they're like open online, like you can always order them from them to ship, but just like you can't shop in their warehouse anymore. But they were the closest to like a full-on warehouse that we have. I think Akiba HQ, I think they're okay. I do know they like to price some stuff a little bit higher to like earn a profit. I don't blame them for that. But I just never really had a reason to visit Akiba HQ because everything that they had I can get for a little bit cheaper somewhere else if I put the effort in. Yeah, but I like Tatsu. I like Tatsu the best. Tatsu got that lowland Nepenthes picture plants at the front. What the heck? Plants have, yeah, the plants have names. Okay, yes, but what? I tried selling. I was just there trying to, prices aren't right. Cool people though. I'll want some locals today. Oh, very nice. I kind of want the mini so I can paint them. If you want, you can go on Macari.jp and there's people literally selling kits of just the minis for like super cheap. Like anywhere from $3 to $10 USD for just the minis. And then because they're super light, shipping is actually not that bad. Oh, I see. I, oh, between the front windows. Okay, last time I was there, I got completely distracted by the Haro, by the G-Quux Haro speaker box that was in the corner between the two display cases at the paint racks. And I was like, oh, you have the Haro speaker? And then he's like, it's not for sale. Someone gave it to us. Like, but you have the Haro speaker. You have it. It's so cute. I wanted to see it in person. Yeah. Yeah, so for me, I ordered I hunted down about like I think 4 sets of minis from Macari, JP Macari, and then I they're on a ship. They're on a ship somewhere. Uh when we get them, we can paint them because I don't need an airbrush setup to paint those. I can just go grab my paints back from my friend and hand paint them with my tiny ass paintbrushes. So we can do that. But yeah, there's that. There's that. It was more reasonable, I think, once I found. You do have to like figure out if you want to use JP Macari, you do kind of have to like figure out what the keywords are. Um so usually I just like Google search like how do you say Gundam? Like how do you say Gundam assembly starter kit in Japanese? And then I basically put like a slightly broader search term in and then I like comb through all the pages. So I combed through like a lot of pages. But then along the way I managed to also snag like a Gundam Arsenal deck box for my cards. And oh, I forgot I-14. I managed to snag a Gundam Arsenal deck box, and I think a lot of people are selling the Gundam base EX base card, so I managed to get one of those too. But guys, the Gundam Arsenal deck box, I checked, the Gundam Arsenal stuff is very pretty. It's very nice. It is, I think it was released on the JPP Bandai, and it fits your Gundam trading card game cards. Okay. So there's like the Sazabi card display thing, it fits. Okay. It all fits. It fits. It's like a gold mine over there. I have the biggest beef with New Type. Back when they merged with Gundam Labs, it done really shiesty shit to the Gundam Labs. I want to fuck them over. Now they run Robot Kai. I would die in this whole fuck Harry. You know, I know some people who work at New Type, and I've heard this. I have heard things. Um, yeah. I have heard things. Also, I've heard that they're not very good with inventory management, which is why they've been so like up and down for the last couple of years. But yeah, that okay. Anyways, that was me when I was like, you guys got the Space Battleship Yamato Bandai model kit. How much not for sale? When I saw it in the display case, oh god, they have such interesting things in their display case. Tatsu is great. I love Tatsu. Tatsu should just stay here forever. Please. Let's go in here. Let's go in here like that. I think it goes in here like that. I've seen firsthand how he treats his employees. I've been managing stores and building teams for 10 years. That guy is horrible. You've heard things how new types don't exist? No, I've just heard things about the new type store and how management is. I've also heard about the employee discount. Oh wait, that's number 3. Wait, I already did number 1. I also did that number 1. I did number 2, yes. Now time to put it all together and pray. Pray that that stays. Please stay. You mean how employee gets a 5-finger discount per model kit? Not 5-finger discount, but it's a good discount, I think. Yeah. Back in the day, I was trying to make a build group in the Bay Area, help new types sell kits at some fair. After selling their entire stock, Harry had to go back and get more kits, and I sold it also. Harry was like, come work for me. And Sherry told Harry he can't afford me. That's why I gave local stores my time for free instead of help out. And boy, did he hate that. Jesus, that's crazy. I like Tatsu. I think if anybody asked me, like, yeah, I would probably go to New Type for some stuff that you have to get imported. But other than that, I would just go to Tatsu. Unfortunately, the new Despia New Year kits are always at New Type. So, God, why did I start collecting them? They're so good. I'm stuck there forever now. I really wish that Despia would release their Lunar New Year kits on their own store, but they won't. They only release it with New Type. So we're stuck. We're a little bit stuck here. It's not going in. Why is it not going in? Yeah, Tatsu's a pretty big staple around here. Oh yeah. How people in gun factories during the war would take parts home from the assembly line in lunch boxes, and they would build an entire gun at home. It was called the lunch pill gun. Wait, that's so cool. What the heck? I got a friend who loves Sentai, and that's where I go get the gifts for him on his birthday. Yes, very good. That was like one of the best employee discounts. Oh, yeah, lunch pill gun was one of the best employee discounts you can imagine. That's crazy. But imagine trying to sell it as like I guess back then they didn't really register their guns. They were like, oh, gun? Okay, here you go. Money for gun. Or you can like take the gun and go hunting for food or something. N36, N15. Alright, we're almost done with the other funny part. And then hopefully we get to put it all together and see what the funny parts turn into. I'm not buying Gunpla because my backlog is so much. I tell people if you can help it, shop elsewhere. Yeah. Go shop at Tatsu. Tatsu Hobby. Actually, you know, technically Tatsu Hobby has an online store. So you can also technically shop at Tatsu Hobby even if you're not in the area. 07. Technically. Oh! Well, that flew, but I saw where it flew. Right here. Yes. I got the 1000. What? Yearly Tatsu visit. You should always do your yearly Tatsu visit. In fact, you should make it a quarterly Tatsu visit. Every time on their Facebook page, they said, "Oh, look, we have restocked our shelves." You go do a Tatsu visit. I had to do some electronics recycling the other day, and I was like, "Oh yes, a perfect excuse. The perfect excuse to visit Tatsu." Ha 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 ha. Hello, Tatsu. I will brave the 101 and I will brave the 2 p.m. traffic for Tatsu Hobby. But more importantly, I will brave the 101 interchange for Tatsu Hobby. Tatsu was ever my first Gunpla store. Yeah, Tatsu was also my first Gunpla store. Like, I think I told somebody that I wanted to like build Gundams, and I didn't really know where to begin. And they're like, "I know just the place," and they took me to Tatsu, and that's where I got my Aegis Strike Gundam from. And also my high-grade Tyran that's sitting around somewhere, probably in its box. Probably an A box. Probably in a bag in a box. It doesn't have its box anymore. That's it. Y'all should try building 40k models. I will. I almost don't want to like I see the people who get into building like doing 40k stuff, and I'm kind of scared. So oh yeah, I know. I was like, I remember when we pulled up to Tatsu, I was like, where are we? My first store was Hobby Link Japan. I got the Cerebi and the Gundam Thrones. Yeah, I got introduced to Hobby Link Japan, and then and then I lost faith because I couldn't get my hands on the kits after a while, and I was like, no, everything is back ordered. Wait, I literally, oh, did I already put it in? I already put it in. I was like, everything's back ordered. The pain. The suffering. The hope of pre-ordering a kit on the day it released on their website, only to have them tell you 5 months later, "Ah, sorry, you didn't make the pre-order cut." I don't think it was always this way, but recently it's been this way. L7. I despaired very hard with the MGSD wing, and then I'm just so glad I found it in Taiwan, because then I would have still been in that pit of despair. Don't do 40k. As someone who's into 40k, mortal should only be allowed one plastic addiction. Oh god. Yeah, I've heard stories about, like, I've seen the 40k collections, and I'm like, I'm kind of scared to go into 40k. I think the closest I'll wander to 40k will be the Gundam Assemble kits, and then yeah, yeah. I think that's as far as we'll go. I don't doubt that it's easy. I am just worried about, because it's easy, how deep can you go, you know? Resin printing is a 40k cheat code. Hopefully the Gundam cheat code too. Oh god. I think 3D printing is a lot of cheat codes, but it needs time. It needs time to work out. I saw 65 Redemptor Dreadnoughts in the 65? What? Did anyone hear that, Dolphin? Yeah, I think someone put in as a freaking like opening background sound effect for the song, whatever it was. I don't know. I just let the playlist go. But then instead of a dolphin, I hear that funny like chirping noise they play before like Gundam battles. It just reminds me of that sound. I don't even think I ever figured out what that sound is. Like eventually I just took that sound as like after playing Gundam Breaker 4 enough, I was just like, oh yeah, it's that weird like chirpy dolphin sound. Turn my back real quick just in case a Gundam was nearby. Oh yeah, that. What? It's a Gundam warning beep. I see, I see. 65. How long? Why 65? I'm scared. Real? Mommy, I'm scared. I can't imagine a life where I'm painting 65 of the same model kit. I swear I hear that sound every time I play my locals. This is all of my anxiety when I play. Oh. Should just put that sound in randomly as like a jump scare. We don't need Halloween. Who needs a Halloween jump scare when you have the funny dolphin sound? And the funny dolphin sound is the Halloween jump scare. Every Gundam has their text tone. Amazing. I'm still waiting for another restock. I want more. What? What is it? What is it with the Dreadnought army? What do you do? How many do you need to be satisfied? Don't you have to assemble and paint them all? Do you just like paint the same color on every single one of them first, like assembly line, and then you switch colors and you paint all of them like an assembly line, and you just keep going until they're all fully painted? Like, how do you do that many and stay sane? I want an even 100. On my last Halloween costume, I've been working on the same 40k army for 2 years. What the fuck? My last Halloween costume for work was an IRS tax auditor. I got voted worst costume. Why would you do this to people? Why would you bring out their worst fears? I wish the IRS took less money from me. Every month I'm technically an independent contractor, so every month I have to like allocate. I think I calculated at around like 30% of my paycheck or something. I put 30% just to be safe, but I have to put it away. And then I have to like not spend it and pretend it doesn't exist. And 4 times a year, I put in like an extra savings account, and then 4 times a year I see the value in the account drop down to 0, and I'm like, amazing. We're like 0 or like a couple $100, and I'm like, glorious, time to save up again. I think I fucked up a little bit sanding that one. I might have gone overboard. Gone at a funny angle. I did go at a funny angle. I don't know how to fix it. We'll leave it. We'll leave it as is. Okay. Huh? I have a display case. How big does the display case have to be? I can barely put my 16k point army anywhere. Where are you gonna put plus 65 dreadnoughts? I'll figure it out. Bring out the worst fears, but this Halloween I'll be a check engine light. Oh god. What else? What else will bring out their worst fears? Stinky baby diapers. Okay. Hands. These look like hands. Yes. They look like hands. I think we're building arms. Arms and hands next. Yes. Okay. I don't know what these are, but we'll figure it out later. Did I do this right? I think I did this right. Yes. They're just at different angles. Oh, because this one moves. Does this one move? Yes, it moves. Very good. Okay. Okay. Hands. Hands, 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 hands. Do we need F yet? I think F is one of the only pieces left in here. Oh, F is a sword. I don't think we need F until the end. Okay. Traffic cameras. Oh god. It should be... You should be that sign that indicates that they're closing down a lane on the highway for construction work. I saw that sign today and I was like, man, I'm not making it to work on time. Hands, I need hands, hands. I have 12 lemon rusty tanks. I literally just keep them in a grocery bag. I feel so sorry for the tanks. Why? They don't deserve it. At least get them the nice sturdy grocery bags. The kind that like you can reuse over and over again. Not the flimsy kind. Yeah. And 26, 27, and N3. Whoop. 6. What? Yeah, 26, 27, and 3. Oh wait, I need more N. And then we have a N11. N35. N31. Oh good. We're clearing out the runner. Wait. N30. And K21 and K19. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's literally the Safeway bag. I got that one from the store in Sunnyvale. Well, at least it's a sturdier bag. For Halloween, I'll be the chicken everyone's mom told to put out, but they forgot. You can be the uncooked rice in the rice cooker they forgot to start. Oh no, even better, you can be the slipper. You can be the slipper that instills fear into the hearts of little kids. You know, bring it to play a game. People are like, when they see me just dump them out of the bag in the table. I would also cry if I saw you dump your beloved kids out of a plastic grocery bag onto a table. Or I could be the band I pre-order cutoff email. I can be the belt. Generation trauma. You are trauma. Raiders and up. Okay. Calm down there. You don't have to do this. You don't have to be voted the most hated person in the office. Welcome, DJ Azure. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Welcome. How are you doing today? How was your stream? Sure, let me give you a shout out. There you go. Oh, Final Fantasy 14. Oh, let's go. The most famous, critically acclaimed MMORPG. I'm scared of starting it. Welcome, welcome. How was your stream? Welcome, Raiders. If you haven't been here before, I'm Lychee. I'm a Red Panda VTuber. I like to play games and build things, and today we're building the 2B flight unit kit from Square Enix. Yeah. And relive my fear? No, no. Please, no. Someone gonna get hurt real bad with that. Yeah, I mean, no. You should be the slipper. It was fun. I did a bunch of new stuff that just got updated. Oh yeah, I heard... I remember seeing something about FF14 getting a big update or something like that. But yeah, very nice. Very good. I'm kind of scared because when it does become a mobile game and the mobile game is good, I'm scared that my old mobile game group will just kind of be like, hey Lychee, hey Lychee, hey Lychee, are you playing? Are you playing? I'll be like, I think I am. And they'll be like, you have the money to whale this time, right? 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 I'll be like, I think I do. I have to finish Endwalker, but Lord knows. I know that if I just straight up dive into FF14, period, I'm fucked. Period. Oh my god. Before all these model kits, I was really into MMOs. And I would like hyper focus on an MMO one at a time, and I could just grind for hours, like hours upon hours upon hours of non-stop MMOing, like the most mundane quest, like you see me doing. I just keep going. There was no stopping point. So that's why I'm scared. I'm scared to open up FF14. It got so bad because I was signing up for like every beta test I could, and I was getting into like most of them, which was the scary part. I was like, I can't do this. Can't do this. You should play bad American game League of Legends. No, I cannot. I can't deal with the clicking anymore. I don't think I can do the clicking anymore. Oh my god, that was certainly a time of my life. I used to play ADC. I used to play ADC exclusively, like Caitlyn ADC, and then I remember that Taipei Assassins won with Caitlyn ADC, and then suddenly everybody was playing Caitlyn ADC, and then I was like, no, no. I would play only ADC, and then someone's like, yeah, you can play ADC as support if you try hard enough, and then I became support / top lane. Oh my god, those were some times. That was a time in my life. That was certainly a time in my life. Oh, there it is. Yeah. That was this beginning of, Mom, I can't just pause an online game. Mom. If I want to get a call to slur for having fun, I'll just go back to Indiana. Most creative slur I got called when I was traveling through Alabama. That's huh. Okay. I've actually have I been to I actually haven't been to Indiana before. Have I been to Alabama though? I think I've passed through Alabama, but I've never like stayed in Alabama. I think so. Oh shoot, I was supposed to put K21 on first. Ha ha. It's okay. This is fine. Right? No, it's not fine. It's fine. It clicked on. Okay, and then K12, and then N30 is technically next. This piece. Right? So loose though. And then N31 onto N35. Like that. So N30 and then N35 like that. Like that. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, it clicked. Okay, good. And then we have K19. I caught a water Mexican once. I'm Dominican. Can't lie. What the fuck is a water Mexican? What the ever loving hell is a water Mexican? Oh my god. What would they call Spain? Overseas Spanish? Overseas fiesta? I don't know. Maybe they don't know what fiesta means. Overseas taco person. They have to be like incorrect if it was an insult. Oh, Euro Mexican. No, they won't know how to like put together Euro and Mexican, right? I think that's too sophisticated. It has to be simpler. More descriptive. K. Ks. K15. K15. K12. Whoa! Oh shoot, I dropped it. Where'd it go? I'll cut this one off first. K5. I dropped it. No. Wait. Where did you go? Wait, where did you go? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I see. I can pick it up. I can. Wait. Got it. Yes. Okay. Frenchixican? My Portuguese friends call them fake Portuguese. That's hilarious. I swear if I hear anyone use that in front of me, I'm drop kicking them. Amazing. It's okay. When I was in, I think the worst I got called was an Oriental when I was in Kentucky. And then I had to pause and I had to look at this guy who was still referring to Taiwan as Formosa, which is the old island name. Look at this guy with enough wrinkles in his face. All like his face just literally composed of wrinkles. I had to compose myself and be like, this guy lived through probably World War I and World War II. I think I think he deserves a pass for now. Especially when Taiwan was still a freaking island. No, not even a country, just an island back then. Portuguese. Oh my god, that's just like how like I saw a video of a kid. I think it was like a kid in China like teaching people how to say Porsche, and then what they did was they transliterated it into like the closest Chinese words they could, which was poor and like so and it just like when they said that it means like poor like secondhand car, and I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. So that's how the kids learned how to say Porsche. It was a poor secondhand car. Rip. Rip them. What I hate about people using slurs, I get so creative with it. That's gonna be some kind of art form, and I hate myself for laughing at it. Getting mad doesn't help me, and I low-key hate myself for it, though. Yeah, getting mad at it doesn't really help anybody, because they call you that to offend you, right? But if you don't get offended, then what next? Right? What next? You're just like, haha, sucks to be you. Can't even get the satisfaction of a slur well said. Or something, I don't know. Can't even, like, when they try to insult you and their insult doesn't stick, I feel like that's like throwing the insult back at them. It's like, look at you spent all your time and energy to think of this thing to call me, and look at how much I care. It means nothing to me. You mean nothing to me. Get out of my life. Like this way, 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 and this way. This way? Wait, does it just cap on, or does it? Oh, it goes through. That makes more sense. Reminds me of when I was with my exes, I met her 100-year-old great grandma. She was like, you're such a nice yellow boy. It's like such a nice yellow boy. Yeah, sometimes for the old people, it's like, maybe they have dementia, and then you just kind of have to give them a little bit of a pass instead of making a scene in public. You just have to take a deep breath and be like, old people. They lived in a different time. That also reminds me of a story that a friend told me about how his, I think it was like his grandpa or his like great uncle or something. I think it was great uncle. Got like blasted on the news. And it was because he said like this old ass phrase that, didn't age quite well. And then he just said it like, because he's been saying it his entire life. But obviously it's like, it ain't good anymore because it contained the N-word. And, but he just said it. It's like, yeah, I just said it was like this. And they said it again at the news interview. And just like, what? Bless his heart. He is completely oblivious to what he said. He just said it because that's how he said it. Old people, man. You can't. You just can't. You just gotta work with them or something. An old guy with zero depth perception kept insisting that I crashed into his car as I was parking. And you know that when a car hits another car, it makes a really loud, funny noise. I did not hear a funny noise. And when I looked at my car, it had no scratches. Or it had no new scratches, okay? I had some scratches. My sister used my car to learn how to drive. But I looked at it and I remember looking at him. I was like, so where did I hit your car? And he's like, on the tire. And I'm like, yeah, but where did my car come into contact with their tire? I was like, right there. And he pointed at like nothing. Where he pointed at a completely unscratched part of my car. And I'm like, I don't see any damage to your car. And there's no damage to my car. So I guess we're even. And he's like, I suppose. And he like walked away. I was like, what the fuck? What do you want from me? Like water Mexican, so I'm a fucking Blastoise. Yes, you can be a Blastoise Mexican. When I read that, I imagine your face at the moment I would have folded. Oh no. EP time, night. Good night, Dan. Thank you for joining. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you had a fun time. Wait, why is this piece so funny? What is this piece? N25. Oh, it was just a tiny ass round piece. Please don't get lost in the nubs. I worked at multiple mechanic shops. Imagine my face when I got in trouble for saying the short version of transmission in front of a transgender and learning that lesson when I first moved to the Bay in 2016. Did you literally just call it the trans or something? No way in shape or form against that boy was I mortified. I was like, bro, who's the asshole that started using that word? What? What was the short? What's the short version of transmission? Oh, trans is short for transmission. So you're saying like the trans is busted, and then like meanwhile the actual transgender guy is standing there going like, huh? What? Me? Rip. Rip. I mean, you know, context clues, right? You're standing in an auto shop, so obviously, right? But I guess common sense and contextual clues is something that we can't do anymore. Apparently. Apparently. And I feel old. Do I sand the tiny round piece? Yes, I do sand the tiny round piece with great difficulty. It's okay. I think half the time people are like too faded because they already have like a lot on their plate that when you say the word trans, they're just like, huh? What? What? Oh, yeah, that. I don't think they'll get super offended. I think they'll be fine. A lot of the trans people I met are like super chill. With great difficulty comes great responsibility or something, I don't know. I think it'll be fine. I guess if the shop says don't use it, then they might have had a run-in with like a really like angry customer at one point in time and said it and like it set them off. 'cause they were like having a bad day or something. It's quite unfortunate. See, like it's like one of the it's like one of those like this is why we can't have nice things sort of thing. This is why I gotta spend more of my energy to say a longer word instead of a shorter word. Because we can't have nice things. Okay, PC C goes in here. And I feel like if the person tipped me off about it, I've been like, oh shit, thanks. But no, they yelled at me, possible may say laughed at me, but also used me as an example. Man, they were really like trial by firing you or trial by fire or something. Just like this kid, he gonna learn. He gonna learn the hard way. What? 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 There is... Oh, I see. Okay, there is that little piece. That little piece is on the top. And then this thing goes in here. And then this PC part also gets attached to this part, like so. And then this thing with the little thing on top goes in. What? Oh, it goes in here. Okay. And then this all goes onto this thing. Okay. Does this move at all? This moves, I think. I don't know if that moves, but this moves, I think, at least. Yeah. Okay. And then we're gonna wheel. I was 25, might be an adult, still felt like I was a kid. Nah, 25 I think is that funny age where you're technically an adult, but you don't want an adult yet. You're like, no, can't make me adult. That forever 21. L8. Oh, I guess we can pick. We can pick a closed fist or we can pick an open fist. So we can do M23, N20, M19 for a closed fist. We can do M25 for an open hand. So for now, we're just going to do an M25. I don't know what he's holding. But then we'll also cut out M23. For the alternate hand. M19. And N28. Choose a closed fist and paint it red and the rest of the Gundam blue and call him an Imperial fist and suddenly you're in 40k. No. No, we're doing NieR Automata. We are form, function, elegance, and beauty. You understand? Form, function, elegance, and beauty. And everything in between. No, you can't make me join the Warhammer 40k community. You can't do this to me. They have so many interesting paint colors already. Sometimes I just like look at their displays. It's like, I wonder what would happen if I put this on a Gundam. Severe xenophobia, extreme anger, and lack of understanding, and just outright destruction. Ooh. Well, you gotta end that with the ooh. 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 Yeah, say like severe xenophobia, extreme anger, and lack of understanding, and just outright destruction. Ooh. That sounds so wrong. Never doing that again. Is this undergated? Is it? I feel like it is. It kind of looks like it. Are undergates here? Best ooh right now, go. Like how are you supposed to do it? Is it supposed to be like cutesy? Or is it supposed to be like deadpan? Both? How is it supposed to be both? I'm so confused. I feel like once I try to do it, it won't come out right. And when I'm not trying, it will come out right. And then we have N40 and K10. This is... Ooh. Like that? How do you do high-pitched motionless? Gotta do it like the anime chicks. I think imagining ara ara was a little bit easier than imagining a ooh 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 thingy. Gotta make it so do high pitch but make it a question. I feel like I have to take off my headphones so I can actually hear. High pitched and make it a question. Ooh. That's very short. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Okay, close but not quite. Ooh. Ooh. Cool. Ooh. Oh well. It's not supposed to feel good knowing how to do it, that's for sure. It feels wrong. I feel like it should... Why would you even... N40. Where is N40? N40 is right here. I cut out N40 already. N40. Oh. God damn it. I would rather do a country accent than say ooh again. K10. What do you mean, let me hear that? See, now we're getting into the fun stuff. What do you want to hear? You want to hear a country accent? I mean, it's just a country accent though. I had to learn how to do it, or at least a little bit of it, when I was in Kentucky, because otherwise there are like some words that you would say and then the person you were talking to just would not understand. Like they had no idea what you were saying until you said it with a little bit of an accent, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, that thing." I'll be like, "Yeah, that thing. Yeah, that." I lived in Florida for 14 years. Mine was pretty good. Oh, okay. I was only in the Appalachian Mountains for 4 years, so it was just a little bit. You speak like city folk. It's a hand. Oh, it's a very sleek hand, all things considering. I think it's because all the finger things are the same width. It's a very sleek, very NieR design. Also, if you can't tell, this is like not super white, but like eggshell, like ivory white, like the off-white that you see in the NieR Automata. That was pretty good. Yeah. Sometimes my Canadian accent comes out. Oh god. The first time I had to do it because somebody wasn't understanding what I was saying after like the second repetition, I was like telling myself like, no, you're not doing this for fun. You're just doing this out of necessity. This was necessary. See, you said it and they understand you now. It was necessary. It was also really funny because I remember my last year in Kentucky, I came across a Facebook ad in which I think UK, where like University in Kentucky was offering a class in like I think spoken literacy or something like that. And then basically the whole point of the class was to like say things without or try to say things with like less of a country accent so other people can understand you. I forgot what word they used exactly, but it was like spoken like uh like legibility or something like that, where it was like how literate were you when you speak, right? How smoothly can you speak without like a heavy country accent getting in the way? And then apparently you can tell that nobody understood what they were getting at in the comments, because in the comments are flooded with people like angry. They're saying that like the university was insulting their intelligence. They were most definitely literate, like they could read. How dare they say that they're illiterate? And I'm like, no, that's not really what that word means, but okay, I suppose. And I think the university had to like take down their ad and like not do the class because of the backlash or something. And I was like, okay, I see. I see. I did adopt wearing flannel more and wearing cowboy hats. My friends here sometimes call me Faquero Chino. Interesting. Canadian slang will always forever fuck with my head. It sounds like they're doing it on purpose or mocking people from Midwest. What does Canadian slang sound like? I don't think I've ever heard it before. K21? K19? The only thing I started doing more was cooking. I learned how to cook when I was there out of necessity. And now I cook, but it's like heavily influenced cooking from over there. K19. But also like after I was in Kentucky, I was like, oh my god, farmers markets are the best if you can find the right farmers market. Like beefsteak tomatoes. I haven't had a beefsteak tomato in forever, but if someone put a beefsteak, if I ever found a beefsteak tomato at the farmer's market, I'm gonna buy it without a second thought. I'll be like, oh, hot damn, let's go. How Drake talks. How does Drake talk? I don't think I've heard that guy in a hot minute. 30. Yeah, fam. Oh, I see. Did you run through the 6 with your woes? I that is quite odd. The insults, the slang. That is quite odd. It is. It almost sounds like when the next generation come to me, it almost sounds like, you know, like that point where like the next like generation of kiddos comes up with like their own slang and you're just like sitting there, it's like, what the fuck did y'all just say? That's what that sounds like to me. Like, if you had the context, you were like, okay, I kind of understand what you're getting at here, but what the fuck are you trying to say? I feel like I'm my parents. Oh god. I feel like my parents even get like the current generation slang because they like moved here for college. So their English wasn't their first language. They probably just like heard all the slang. I was like, huh? What? What? Huh? I don't understand. And then I remember me learning slang at one point. I was like, why is everybody dude? Or everybody like, hey guys. But I only ever thought about it like in earnest because when I went to undergrad, I remember that we had like a multicultural center. And then because a multicultural center was supposed to be like an inclusive place for everybody with like no bias or something like that, there were like certain words that were banned within the multicultural center. So you couldn't swear. And then you also couldn't use like gender like things that were like limited to one gender, like to address everybody, like dude or like guys. But the problem was this was California. every every we called everybody dude or guys. And then I remember getting like, because we had a lot of clubs had to have their club meeting in there because it was like the most ideal place for club meetings and it was like open late. But then I also do remember that one time I was like talking and I got the stink eye so many times for letting dude and guys slip, and also maybe the F word once or twice. But the lady at the desk looked so pissed at me. I was like, I'm sorry. It's coded into my it's coded into my very brain. You can't just undo years of Californian slang conditioning. guys. Yeah. It reminds me of when my mom heard Lady Gaga and she was like, what is a Lady Gaga and are they stupid? And what does Gaga mean in this case? But yeah, like that was the first time I ever like thought seriously, like, why do we call everybody dudes? Why is everybody a guy? Or like not a guy, but like why do we say like hey guys and like that's like everybody, right? We don't go like hey guys and gals, we just go like hey guys, what's up? And then I couldn't come up with an answer, so I just kind of like gave up on it. She goes Gaga for Cocoa Puffs. She goes Cocoa for Gaga Puffs. She goes Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. She go cray cray for Cocoa Puffs. Man, I haven't heard that ad in ages. All those cereal ads. Hello, Nike. Thank you for the hydrate. Yummy. Oh, that was a little bit hot. Who listens to TV ads anymore? Not me. I've got ad blocker and I don't pay for TV. You got haha for haha puffs. Go Gaga for Gaga puffs. Wah, 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 wah. The sky goes with the sky. I think. Yes? No? Yes? Oh god. This way. Yes. And then the sky goes on the sky. Speaking of going gaga, I gotta get some sleep. Good night. Thank you so much for the follow, Not Jeff. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. It was fun hanging out. Oh, it clicked? It clicked. Okay, very good. We have this funky thing. And then K1 goes in it first. Like so. Nope, not like so. I missed. And then this thing goes in here. Wah. Oh god, it is getting late. It's 1:12. Oh goodness. Okay. N35. And then we have N31. And then N30. Like this. Like this. Yeah. Wheel. I wonder if you can install an ad blocker for smart TVs. Oh my god. Yeah, we do need to. I really want an ad blocker for smart TVs. It's funny is that growing in New York, everybody uses the N-word ending with A. At programs in middle school that also had those kind of rules. No, nothing like that. Problem is everybody calls everyone, so it became a gender neutral word and the deans and leaders couldn't argue with it with the students. Yeah, all they could do was like give me the stink eye because like I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only person who like slipped back into using those things as like gender neutral words instead of like singular gender words. So what could they do? They're in California. Get with the agenda. Alright, K15 and K12. I think we can at least finish the main flight suit today, I think. Possibly. K12. And K7. I think we have enough like random ass little parts after this to like, you know, put together something coherent. N41. Wait, I want to try using up that N first. Yeah, there's still an N41 here. Hello, Spade. I'm a dude, she's a dude, we're a dude. Dude. Like, have you not watched Finding Nemo? Hello, Spade. How's it going for you? I'm doing alright. I'm managing. I'm alive. How's it going? Running on like 2 brain cells and 0 inhibition as usual. I'm gonna head out myself. Gotta wake up early too. Have a good night. Enjoy your night. Yeah, I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll probably... I think I'm close after the hand. Oh god, there's more. Oh god, there's more. Oh god, there's more. We'll see how far we can get. I'll probably have to do one more stream to finish this guy. Probably. I'm pretty decent. Built this month's Robocop box earlier. A minute ago, I was fixing a couple of issues with it. Now I clean up my office because I was scrambling to find a fix for said issues. What's a Robocop box? Huh? Monthly Robocop box? What? What? What is this? Hope you fixed it. You know the Robocop model I've been building? I think so. Does it come by the box or? I don't remember too much. Again, I'm running off of like a singular brain cell. And like it takes me you might need I might need a picture to re-jog my memory. Oh god. I really am losing it. What time is it? It bed's past one. It's 1:17. Ah. Yeah, I'm losing it. Wow. Is it on your channel? If it is, I'll take a look at a bit. Do you have a picture of it? Spade? Please. Picture, please. Picture hint. Picture hint. It's a subscription-based model. Each month I receive a box of 4 magazines with a handful price of a Robocop model. Oh. Wait, that sounds super cool. What the heck? I didn't realize that was how the model was coming together. How many boxes does it take to build a Robocop? I'm posting in the Discord, but I'll post the current work in progress. Okay, yes, please do. Wait, where is this song? Is this Full Metal Alchemist? This has to be Full Metal Alchemist, right? But it's not old Full Metal Alchemist. Is it Brotherhood? Is it Brotherhood? Oh, it is. It is Uso from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Very nice. Since 2023, this is your 23rd box. 80 bucks a month? What the fuck? That's insane. 80 bucks a month since 2023? What? Okay. That is a little bit beyond what I was expecting. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of commitment. That's crazy. You're crazy. We're all crazy here. And then we have PCC. And N1 and N25. Not this one. N1. N25. Oh. Very much so, but I always wanted to build my own Robocop since I was a kid. He's part of my big three that set the foundation. I see. I built both of the Johnny 5 and the Terminator. I built both of them. Whoa. That's really cool, though. That's really cool that you're building something that has, like, value to you, you know? Like, I treasure every moment I build with a 00 kit because that was the first Gundam series I watched. But yeah, I think that's super cool, though, the concept. But yeah, damn, that's a lot, though. That's a crazy amount of patience you must have. I hope it comes together well, though. And then when you're done, you can, like, take a step back and look at it and be like, damn, that was cool. Once I'm done with Robocop, I'm done with these subscription models because I can't... Bro, I would even start with the subscription models at this point. Unless Johnny 5 got a model. Oh god, don't do this to yourself. Just get yourself a non-subscription based Johnny 5 and it'll work out. It'll be fine. Trust. Just gotta trust. Okay, so we gotta put N. Yeah, there we go. N1, N25 on N1 somehow. Wait. And then this one goes in the front over here. And then we also got PCC to go in here. And we also got K13 going on top of that. And then we have this thing going into this thing. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. And then we gotta build the hand. So we got the open hand is L8 and M22. L8. And then M22. I see you. I don't have a Discord, sorry. I don't have the energy or the brain power to moderate another Discord on top of the other Discords I'm a part of. No energy. Only EP. I mean, like, I have a personal Discord, but I don't list it publicly because I don't want to get like flooded with messages because it's already messy enough. It's already a lot. I'm 18. Well, whose Discord am I in then? Yeah, I don't know. Is there a Discord? I don't have a Discord. Your own Discord? It's a mystery. Whoa. Yeah, that's why I was like, I could make my own Discord page, but then I'd like probably abandon it because I'd be too overwhelmed with like literally every other Discord demanding my attention. It was like too much. Like a sensory overload, one might say. Something like that. It was too much. I could not. So I did not. N28. And L8. Okay. Like our group chats like got so crazy and like so intertwined that we literally just had to make a server just for us to post like to make like different like threads based off of whatever event we were going to at the moment. That's how bad it got. So I guess I have to go in and like clean up all those like defunct group chats. I have all my Discord notifs turned off aside from my own, and even though I lurk in my own server, emerging only to post Gunpla playmo stuff. Yeah, I have like most of my notifs turned off, but like there are some like Discords like my local card shop. I have to keep that on for like announcements, and there's a couple of Discords I have to like moderate, so I have to keep those on forever. And every day I look at like the list of like new notifications my phone has, and I'm like, bruh, why am I here? Why am I here? Half the time I just look at the message and I'm like, oh, business as usual? Okay, carry on. I am okay like this. I managed to... I'm okay like this. I even managed to integrate, what is it? Blue Sky with Twitch, so you don't have to log in to see what I'm posting. You can just look at it. I think that's nice. I used to be able to do it with Twitter before the unspeakable happened. And then I had like... Yeah. Oh! God damn it. Okay. I was like, I need a better way. I need a better way to tell people when I am and am not streaming. Blue Sky. Blue Sky was good. Okay. That's a hand. That's another hand. This is also a hand. Yeah, I'm going with the idea that these are under gates. Is it worked out for the other hand when I took them off? Okay. Oh yeah, I have to attach it. I have to attach the hand on the arm, of course. Yes, of course. Hand goes on arm. With the 2 extra bits on the bottom, we have N40 and 40. And K10. 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 Okay, yeah. I either maybe see a Robocop pop up in one of the Discords, or maybe one day I'll open up Blue Sky and I'll be like, oh wow, Robocop in the flesh. That's crazy. One of the two will happen. We just gotta believe. Hmm? Yeah. Hand. What? What am I building next? Haha. Oh my god, I am actually quite tired. I think it's also mostly like my body hasn't like fully recovered from the hike. And my next step after this is to literally like put like slan paws up and down my legs. Oh my god. Okay, I'm tired. What am I building? Okay, guys, look, we have this. Yes. We have this. This is the nose. I know because I Google translated it, okay? We have a extra hand. We have this. This is the exoskeleton that 2B stands on. Yes, of course. We have these funky things. Not sure what they are. And we have potentially hands. Yeah, potentially hands here for a mecha. I'm not even sure if he actually uses the hands or if they're just there for show. But we have hands. And then, yeah, we have whatever the heck this is. So, I don't know what's going on here. But, I might just end early today because I'm just tired. And I think next time that would give us more, a more solid thing to do next time. So next time we'll do right and left booster thingies and assemble the big guy and assemble the big gun and then assemble the girl. Yeah. And then all this is just, this is all just transformation stuff, I believe. And then artwork. And then decals. Yeah. So, yeah, so we're gonna stop right here. We pretty much finished a weird ass assortment of other things today. Assortment of what? I have no idea, but I think we can figure it out once we start putting them together. Yeah. Yeah, so we're probably just gonna end here for today. There's my other stray hand. So Salon Pass, here I come. Salon Pass, my old friend. Oh god, can I even stand up after this? Oh, you don't realize how important your thighs are to you until you have to use them. Okay, but yeah, we'll go ahead and rate out for today. Anybody I'm following with no spoilers. Yes and no. So let's not do that. Let's do same category. EP raid. Oh, Real Game Sharazaku, 328. Okay. Been up for 3 hours. Maybe they can be up for more. First real grade English. Sounds good. I don't know where they are in the kit. It looks like they finished. Oh, they're on the legs. Okay, we can go ahead and raid. Yeah, we're all adults here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid out to Dubious Dupes. They're building a real gray Sharazaku. So stick around if you'd like to join in the raid. Otherwise, I hope to see you guys again next time. Where hopefully that time I'll have the energy and the speed to finish the rest of the flight unit. Alright, thank you all for joining me today. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week or a good day tomorrow. I hope to see you guys again next time. Bye bye everybody.